chock full of whatever you're laying down. Oh, dude, my light just died.
Right then?
Yeah, it did. Back up. Streamlight.
Awesome. All right.
Streamlight, go. Oh, dude. Magpul would have loved that. Loved it. He breaks out his backup light. Saving the day.
I love those.
They rock. These are awesome lights.
That was my primary light for a long time.
This is the upgraded one now.
You know what my favorite feature of that light is?
One button push.
No, you can have it on for more than 15 minutes without it dying on you. Huh. Just saying.
Brand loyalty. Here comes an interesting story on how it can work. On the table is a Streamlight Stylus Pro penlight. A warrior of a penlight, I might add, here in the Nutnfancy family. And the light isn't mine. It's actually my son's, Tactical Doodles. I gave this light to him a couple years back when he went on his global travels, and he pretty much thrashed on it. And in doing so and seeing how the light did not fail him, he fell in love with it. This is TD's Streamlight Stylus Pro. Still running strong. Even for this review, it was hard to get it out of his possession. I'm like, dude, I need that light of yours. He's like, oh, you're going to get it back to me? I'm like, yeah. It's like, all right, make sure. He is brand loyal and actually model loyal to the Stylus Pro. Even with all the changes in flashlight technology and all the brands and Me Too companies popping out all the time, he's not interested. He loves his Stylus Pro. Really does. As for me, I still like it. I don't love it. I retired it in my own EDC rotation quite a while ago. I still think in the POU of first aid kit light, it's excellent, especially if you can score it for a very reasonable price of around 15 bucks, maybe $18. Totally worthwhile. But it's durable. It's light at 1.6 ounces. Throws a adequate beam of light, not super bright, at about 48 lumens with new batteries. And it is durable. This video ain't about the Stylus Pro, which has served us proudly. We love it still, just not the brightest. This is its upgrade. Welcome to the tabletop review, Nutnfancy style, on the ProTac 2 AAA. This is also a Streamlight product. I was telling TD too, I was like, dude, you need to upgrade to the ProTac 2 AAA. He's like, nah, I'm good. I know, it's crazy. I think we are all that way sometimes. It will kind of attach to brands that have served us well. Models in this case. I don't know, I still may be able to convert them. I'll tell you what though, I'm converted. ProTac 2 AAA, and they also have an AA, or regular AA version. That's a much bigger light. This is my favorite that I've seen so far, and look at the difference in brightness. Now I don't know where the batteries are. These are both running alkalins. I don't know where the batteries are. I didn't really take time to put new cells in this one. But this one dominates it. It's running a C4 LED. The ProTac 2 AAA. Has a bigger head, cooling fins, all that good stuff. Crenellations a little bit. I like that. Might use it as a Kubaton. But the beam just dominates it. The high is 80 lumens. And it's also not a single mode flashlight. It's actually multi-mode, but it's really simple. These are the modes you get. You just press it on, you're going to get high at 80. If you do 2 presses, 1, 2, I screwed that up, there you go. Strobe, and then if you do 3 presses prior to the hard press click on, you'll go into low, which is 10 lumens. Turn the studio lights off here, you can check it out. Heck, that looks about like the beam on the Stylus Pro. Again, these batteries may be run out a little bit. For a lot of people, that's about all the modes they want. And usually that's all I use. I'm going to tell you though, my standard of measure for pen lights, speaking of brand loyalty, still is the FourSevens Preon. This sucker is awesome. It's also extremely lightweight. It's only 1.6 ounces. And it has all kinds of modes. It has strobe, SOS, beacon high, beacon low, 160 lumens on the brightest level, 2 lumens on the lowest, burning for 23 hours, FourSevens says. 22 lumen medium mode. Great light. And actually, it's pretty cost effective. I think now in 2012, September 2012, this one running around 42 bucks. That's a lot of light for the money. Look how slim it is. I run flat tail caps on mine, by the way. Yeah, this is my standard to measure, really. But it's more expensive than this. These were purchased by TMP for 25 bucks. 25 bucks? Now that's not the going price. I've seen it normally priced around 40. So honestly, if I'm between these two lights, just between these, and I know there's all kinds of others, Phoenix, other brands, I'm going to go with a Preon. Maybe. One thing I don't like about the Preon is the click-on switch is always activating in the pocket. In extended use on the Streamlight ProTac 2 AAA, I ain't seen that at all. And I've been telling David Chow, I was like, dude, you got to improve that switch. And he's like, yeah, maybe. Well, I put a flat tail cap on mine. This one doesn't have that problem. I didn't see it coming on in my pocket at all. It is bigger. You can see the form factors here. And it is heavier. 2.2 ounces with alkaline batteries in the ProTac. The rest is pretty similar to both of the other lights. It's IPX7, water resistance. Most of y'all know what that means. It's regulated output, high quality construction, anodizing, glass lens. Nice clip on it too. I didn't have any problems with the clip at all. In fact, on my gear checks, you may have seen me rocking this light, the ProTac 2 AAA, just for testing purposes, but I've enjoyed it so much and find its lighting to be so simple to integrate. Simple's good, right? Just, I need light. There you go, click it on. I don't have to go through modes, dink around with that. Just simple. I'm done, click it off. Hey, I need low mode. Okay, there you go. Simple. And as a gift item, outstanding. And people who don't know a thing about pen lights or the advanced modes like the Preon has will love this because they won't even care. They'll just click it on, they get high mode. And that's probably what most people want. Getting back to the Stylus Pro, because they're like, well, Doodle's that way. He's like, I don't want to dink around with modes. I don't need them. Rock on, bro. That is an awesome, awesome light. The throw, they say, on the card is, I don't know if it's on the card, but they're calling like 80 meters of throw for the ProTac 2 AAA. Yeah, as if. No way. More like 20 yards, if that. More like 25 feet of really bright, usable light. But for EDC lights, that's enough for a lot of guys. It really is. If you want more firepower, carry more light. And dig into my flashlight playlist. There's a lot of classics in there. There's honestly so many lights, I just can't even keep up with them. And I'm kind of like TD as well, man. I just gravitate towards the companies that have served us well here in the Nutnfancy project. And for me personally, Streamlight is one of them. FourSevens, Phoenix, Olight. There's a couple other brands. And there's so many other Me Too companies now. I mean, it just boggles my mind. It seems like every tactical company now has a flashlight out. And I just, to be honest, I'm just not interested. I'll gravitate and review the classics every now and again. This is a definite upgrade. The ProTac 2 AAA. If you can score this light for 25 bucks, it's a no-brainer. Buy at least two. You'll be glad you did. You'll thank me. You'll go, dude, that light is insane. For what it is. It's a tough, durable, backed by the way, outstanding customer service from Streamlight, penlight. That's the Nutnfancy review. And by the way, this is my new format. It's going to be short, to the point, not a lot of time wasted. Hope you liked it.